It has been close to about 6 months now, I would say, at least, since COVID happened and we have been all quarantining at our houses, and we are already stressed out because everyone is working in the same place. Our kids are around us. We are trying to manage work-life balance, and to top it all off, in the fall, there's a lot of conversations about whether schools are opening up or whether to send kids to schools, whether it's safe to do that. So there's a lot of confusion and conversation happening around this topic of how to manage life if we decide the kids have to stay at home instead of going to school, right? So I just wanted to do this quick video to share some of the tips me and my wife have been doing to take care of our kid, who is an infant right now. And we have been doing this for the past 5 months while I am running my own business, writing my book, speaking, coaching, and doing consulting. And my wife works full-time as well. And in midst of all this, we have been somehow managing work and life as well. And I'm going to give you quick tips on how you can do that as well if the situation continues where your kids and your family decide to still be at home in the fall as well. So here are the 5 strategies to do that. 1, have time blocks. So every Sunday, me and my wife go through the calendar of different things which are happening in terms of meetings which we have, in terms of different appointments which we have to attend. So we go through the calendar, and then if my wife has some meetings during that time, I block my calendar and we just use Google Calendar. And in the calendar, I would say, okay, Raj in charge of baby, or my kid right now. So we start blocking our calendars so that at any point of time, when one person is in meetings or working, the other person is taking care of the kid. So block your calendar and be proactive by doing it the weekend before the next week actually starts, so that you can plan accordingly and you're not caught by surprises. The second thing you want to do is have some routines. So for example, my wife has a normal 9-to-5 job, and for me, I run my own business, so I could work at different times. My time is much more flexible. So I wake up like 4:30 in the morning and work till about 9:30 in the morning. And while during that time, my wife takes care of the kid. And then after 9:30, I take care of the kid till about 4 p.m. And then after 4 p.m., then I get back working. So this is how we kind of feed off each other. And again, we are not perfect by any means, but the point is at least having routines at least helps to reduce the stress a little bit, because you know that, okay, this person is usually working in the morning and this person is usually working the day, and so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind. So first is time blocks, and second is having routines. The third thing you want to do is, if you have young kids, it's really good to do sleep training. Trust me, and that has been a really awesome using this time to sleep train our young kid. But if you have grown-up kids, have some sort of activities blocked for them during the day so that they'll be involved in that while you and your wife or your significant other can keep working. The fourth thing is food. Food is a huge thing because everyone is at home. People are hungry at random times, and then we use food as a coping mechanism to all the anxiety which is happening as well. So what you could do is that Sunday, when you do the time blocks, also plan what food you're gonna have for the next week each day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And what I would suggest is, it's okay if you order in food like 2 or 3 times a week, and I would encourage you doing that and support local businesses mainly, and not order food from big chains, because they can still make up money, but local businesses are suffering. But the point here is, order in food make your life slightly easier, okay? By no means you have to be perfect, because we are living in crazy, shitty times right now, and whatever you do is the best you can do. Remember that. And the fifth thing to remember is we continuously keep trying to take care of the kid, the house, our family, the work, and as a couple, your relationship gets affected in terms of not finding time to spend with each other. So just block, say, half an hour to 1 hour here and there during the week where you and wife could just sit together, have lunch together, or watch a TV show, or do something which is not about taking care of your kids or work or something, right? So make time for each other. Just small nuggets of time spread out during the week, that actually helps. And finally, the last thing I wanted to say was give yourself grace. Remember that you're doing the best thing possible during the current circumstances. No one has ever lived in these circumstances before, so it's the first time for a lot of people. And so keep that in mind, that you're doing the best you can. You are human. You have only 24 hours, and there's only so much you can balance. So keep those things in mind and give yourself some grace. So following these strategies would really help you to adapt to the new normal, which is having your kids and your family all in one place for 24 hours a day. So hopefully you found these tips useful, and if you have any questions, hit me up and I'll be more than glad to share other strategies which me and my wife follow to try to be sane during these circumstances.